Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm coming at you guys today with a makeup tutorial, of course, but it's a special kind of tutorial and it's going to be a collaboration video, and it's with one of our fellow YouTubers here. Her name is MakeupMelanieLuna, or Melanie Luna. I will go ahead and have her channel and her info link down below. She's absolutely amazing. Her makeup, everything is flawless. Her eyeliner is on point. I'm just so excited that she reached out to me to do this collaboration. So yeah, if you haven't checked her out, go check her out right now after this video. Go give her a thumbs up on her latest video, which I believe is going to be this collaboration video. And yeah, just leave some positive feedback. We are doing this collaboration and it's going to be a spring edition makeup tutorial. So in the midst of springtime, we thought we would do eye looks coordinating to the season. I am doing a more smoked out neutral lip, which is what I'm wearing, as you can tell, and she's going to do a more kind of toned down eye look with a much bolder lip. So I'm really excited to see what she has put together. I know it's going to be amazing with whatever it is that she does. So I'm starting off by applying my eyeshadow primer, and I'm actually using a concealer as my primer. I'm using the Tarte Creases Concealer. And then I go in with the Bella palette, and this is the B35F. I am using the lightest matte shade, which is like this cream color, as my eyeshadow base. And then I go in with this really pretty like pinky peach shade, and I'm using this as my first transition color. And I just work this from my outer to my inner corner of my eye. And I really like this palette, you guys. It has some great variety of colors in it, especially like springy colors. And then I go in with the actual true peach color, and I'm using this as the primary crease color. And this is going to just be like a second transition color, but I'm focusing this more in my inner crease. Dragging it a little into my upper crease area, but mainly keeping it in my inner crease. And then I go in with my favorite color, and this is a magenta, and this is from the Jaclyn Morphe palette. This is basically the color that I based this whole entire look around. I really like this color, and I wanted to use it, and since this is a spring tutorial, I thought this would be perfect. So I go ahead and just keep that as my primary crease color, and I just work it from my outer crease to my inner crease. And then I use the Morphe 350 palette, and I'm using that really pretty like gold champagne shade to just be the center of this whole entire look. So it's just really going to be the main pop color of this. And then I go in with this lighter shade right next to it, and this is more of like a white shimmer. And I'm just using this in the inner corner of my eyes. I just really wanted it to pop since this is a spring tutorial, and this whole look is based around brightness. So that's why I went ahead and just hit the corner of my eyes with it. And then I go ahead and just take the same brush and I just blend out everything. And then I go in with this really pretty dark burgundy color, and I focus this just on the outer corner of my eye, slowly dragging it into my inner corner. This is going to be the smoky part of this whole entire look. And I just blend it and keep building to get the color that I desire. And then I go ahead and just take the brush that I was using for my transition colors, and just go ahead and blend everything together, kind of just leaving it like a seamless look. And then I go back in with that same champagne glitter kind of color, and I just go ahead and top my eyelids again, just to give it more of a pop. And then I go in with my Dose of Colors Hidden Treasure palette, and I'm using the color Pearl. And this is the lightest color in that palette, and I'm using this as the corner highlight of my eye. It's absolutely beautiful, and the pigmentation is amazing. I love this palette, guys. And then I go in with the dark burgundy brown color from the Jaclyn palette, and I'm going to just add this to the outer corner of my eye. I felt like the magenta was a great color, but I wanted a little bit more darkness and depth. And so that's why I went in with this color, and I just laid it right on top of that magenta, and I just went ahead and smoked it out. And then I go with my Anastasia Illuminator in So Hollywood, and I'm going to use this as the inner corner highlight as well. I used this one just because I felt like the other one wasn't really giving me that pop that I wanted. So I just used this instead, and I ended up really liking the outcome. And then I go back in with that matte shade from Bella palette, and I'm just using that as my brow bone highlight. And then I go ahead and just blend one last time. And then wipe off any of the fallen shadows, especially those glittery colors, they can tend to fall out. And then for my foundation, I'm going to be using the True Match Lumi Cushion, and I am in the color 93.5. And this stuff is absolutely amazing, guys. I really, really like this foundation. I not only like it because it comes in a convenient type of packaging, but I can just go ahead and dip my sponge right in there and apply it to my face. But it does leave a really nice, flawless, full coverage finish. And it just looks really natural. So this is one of my favorite drugstore foundations for sure. I really do like the original True Match, so I knew when I got this I would like it just as much. And then to conceal and highlight, I am using my MAC Match Master Concealer Stick in the color 1.0. And I'm just going to hit all the areas where I want to highlight. I don't really use my concealers as a concealer just because I don't have too much to conceal. I do use them more for highlighting. So I just hit the under of my eyes, the forehead, the chin, and the bridge of my nose. And then to set all of that, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Secret Eye Brightening Powder, and I'm just using this underneath my eye area just to help with any type of creasing that may happen throughout the day, and to just also brighten up that area as well. And then for mascara, I'm using the Lorac Pro Fiber Mascara, and I really, really like this stuff. I need to get an actual full-size one. This is just a sample that I'm finishing up, but I really do like this mascara to just separate my eyelashes and just to add a little bit more of, I guess, eyelash depth. And then I go ahead and use this like random mascara that I found. It's also by Lorac. It's their Cobra one. It's not like my favorite or anything, but I mean, it just helped giving another layer. And then I go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. This is my holy grail mascara. I've used it for years and I still always go back to it. I'm just using this to just top off my eyelash look and just to give it more fullness. And then to set my under eye highlight area, I'm using this LA Colors Mineral Powder Foundation. I've used this in my other videos. I raved about it. I still love it. It's my number one. I just love it because it has a nice sheer glow to it. It has this like brightness that I just really love as my highlight. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm going with my MAC Studio Fix powder, and I just use this to, like I said, set anywhere else that I didn't already set my concealer. And then I go ahead and bronze my face with this new powder I picked up. This is also from LA Colors, the mineral powder. I just picked it up in a darker shade just because I really liked the fair one that I used for my highlights, so I thought I'd give this one a try as well. And then I go ahead and just smoke out my bottom lash line, and I just use that dark like burgundy brown tone shadow to just smoke it out. And I like to smoke out my lower lash line, not only because this is like a smoky, springy kind of look, but I just always smoke out my bottom lash line. I cannot not do that. I just feel like it just looks weird with my eyes, and I just feel like it helps kind of make them a little bit bigger and just opens them up. And then I go ahead and just hit the corner of my eye again with a little bit more of So Hollywood just to give it a little bit more brightness. And then I just add a little bit more of that dark burgundy to my outer crease just to kind of bring back that smoky look. I felt like it was getting a little lost. And then I go and just highlight with my favorite highlighter. This is Champagne Pop. This is the Bella Cosmetics Collab. And I just hit the top of my cheekbones, my bridge of my nose, my chin, my cupid's bow, and the arch of my brows. I believe I hit it in the middle of my forehead a little bit as well. And then I went ahead and topped this whole entire look with the Anastasia So Hollywood Liquid Lipstick. I absolutely love that lipstick for my nudes. So that is my finished look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a trick or two. If you're new, welcome to my channel, and please subscribe. If you've been watching and haven't subscribed, then please subscribe. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would love to hear your guys' feedback in the comments down below. So thanks guys so much, and until next time, bye.